what if you started working with me and you had a problem with one thing that I did, you're going to leave again? I was like, see what happened first to get the answer why something was the way it was. If it's not something that you think should have happened that way, then yeah, definitely come on.
Right.
But I want to make sure that when it comes to the integrity of what I do, it's fair. Because if somebody had a problem with something I didn't do for them or didn't do right or give me a chance to fix it, I'd rather them come and say, hey, Desiree, what you did with this, what happened? I'd rather them come and talk to me first instead of saying, I'm just going to leave her and then everybody walks around, well, she didn't do this and she said that. I didn't even know it happened. So, I encourage her. She's like, okay, well, that makes sense. But that's the way I operate. So when somebody's sitting with me, I want them to understand I'm not out here in a competition with anybody. Mm-hmm. I'm doing this for the love and the passion for what I like to do. The money comes with it. It is a business. It's definitely for profit. But it's a knowledge base. But I want everybody to be comfortable with what they do and know that they can rely on themselves doing their own work or rely on a bookkeeper doing their work and actually getting out of it what they need. You want to know what's going on in your business. So if you have a business, you're not really sure where your numbers are. Like I did one business, and unfortunately for many businesses, that's where the disconnect comes in at. I said, here's what happens. Businesses go from this is my hobby. I like what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing this all the time. And then it's like, oh, I'll just make this a business. So I called it the business of the business seminars because we all know how to do business, but we don't know how to do the back end of that business.
Yeah.
A lot of times people open up their doors and say, oh, come on in. Day's over, shut the doors, take the money out the register. They walk out, okay, I'm free. Okay, that's not it.
Yeah, it's a lot more to it.
Yes. You have to, see how much you had come in. If you're retailing, how much to go out. If you have food service is my biggest background. So do you know what your food cost is? Do you know what your payroll cost is? All these things that go into as your expenses. And those expenses is what is going to drive your business to grow. And if you don't know what those are, that's the most dangerous part. So again, when I sit down with somebody, the first thing I say is, I do not pass judgment on you. You're free to, say and do whatever you want. Some people sit down and say, here's my background. And I'm like, okay. And they're looking at me like, you're not going to react to that. It's like, everybody has their past experience, the past things they've done. I don't pass judgment. It is what it is. Let's look forward. Because when ultimately, and I don't like to say what's said and done, ultimately, as we're moving forward, because that's what we're trying to do is move forward, what are we going to do? What you did last month, last year, the past 10 years, it does not make a difference to me. Let's move forward. What are we trying to get to? My goal is to help our community to grow and expand.